Hello, everyone, and good day to you. I think it's 2 p.m. right here in Nigeria, West African time. It's good to have everyone. I think we have with us, we have Alexi Borok, or we have Dima as well. Um, in the next few minutes, I will be connecting you all with Dima. Just give me a few minutes and we'll get started. All right, welcome everyone to today's our this today is our will be our very first Village Square series, and the Village Square series is basically a time where we come together as a community and learn a thing about or two about SendPost specific products and get you informed about the updates that you need to be aware of, answer your questions as regards the specific product we're talking about. Today, we are going to be talking about the WhatsApp chatbot. Now, we all know that WhatsApp, all right, we all know that WhatsApp is like the most important, one of the most popular and important communication systems we use. All right, we use WhatsApp for literally all our conversations since the a few years ago when it got launched. All right, so to get started, I will introduce Alexi. So Alexi is business development, one of business development manager at SendPulse. We
Hi,
also have
Praise.
Dima. Dima is the product head for our WhatsApp chatbot services. All right, welcome Dima, welcome Borok.
Well,
All right,
hi,
so
nice to meet you.
to get started, all right, let me just give you an idea of how this program we're going to go through. To get started, I'll basically give you a foundation about the SendPulse chatbot service, give you an idea about the ecosystem, and then Alexi will give you a deep dive into more details about the WhatsApp chatbot services. And then you can ask your questions. Please drop your questions in the comment section if you have questions. And then at the end of the whole training program, Dima, any of us will be able to assist with responding to the questions. Now, some of you have already sent in your questions or prior to now. We've received all your questions prior to now, and we will try as much as possible to get through all your questions and respond to them. All right, so let's get started. A minute, let me share my screen. Let me, right. Okay. All right, so let's get started. Let's talk a little bit about the SendPort chatbot service. And we all know a few things about WhatsApp. We know that we use WhatsApp for our day-to-day communication, right? But there are a few things you need to understand as regard WhatsApp. So SendPulse, it's an introduction about SendPulse. So SendPulse is a multi-channel marketing platform. Some people like using the word omni-channel. I like using the word multi-channel because on a single platform, you have multiple channels with which you can use to power your communication strategies. Now, specifically today, we'll be talking about the WhatsApp chatbot. So SendPulse is an official WhatsApp business solution provider. All right. If you're not a developer or you would want to connect like your WhatsApp to your enterprise platform, basically you want to set up automations, you want to set up responders, and the rest, you will need to use the SendPulse service provider to connect that to your to your WhatsApp, right? To get a better understanding of this, let's talk a little bit more about what it means to be a SendPulse business service provider. Now, SendPulse is also a Meta business partner, meaning that you do not have any problem whenever you connect your WhatsApp to the SendPulse platform. All right. Now, you are not connecting to any kind of third party services. You are connecting to an approved business partner for the service provider. So WhatsApp, we all know that WhatsApp is currently owned by Meta, which was formerly called Facebook. So WhatsApp is currently owned by Facebook, aka Meta, and because of that, they own all the rights to the management of this platform. All right. So in order for you to be a service provider that is authorized to connect these services together, you have to be a Meta business partner. Okay, so SendPost is authorized as a WhatsApp service provider and a Meta business partner, giving you that access to this WhatsApp service. Now, we all know that if you go through the other routes, basically trying to connect your businesses to the WhatsApp API directly, you are most likely going to get blocked and disconnected because you have unauthorized access. All right. So let's just get into. I think there's a little confusion. There's a little confusion as regards what is WhatsApp business, what is WhatsApp business API, what is WhatsApp, like how does all that work? So I will spend some time to talk about the WhatsApp ecosystem. Now, WhatsApp in itself started as a very simple platform to enable peer-to-peer communication, people-to-people communication. I send a message to my mom, I send a message to my dad. They can respond to me directly, and this is basically an end-to-end encrypted messages. So your messages are not, publicly available everywhere. But when Facebook bought WhatsApp, or when Facebook had access, become a partner, bought WhatsApp technically, they produced or they brought up multiple services out of that WhatsApp platform. Now, WhatsApp had to transcend just being a private communication platform to now being a platform that allow businesses to reach out to their individual customers. Now, they said necessity is the master of innovation because people use WhatsApp became like the platform where everyone wants to meet each other, everyone wants to communicate. Businesses found like that is where their customers are spending time, right? And as a marketer or as a business person, you go to where you find your customers. And then when you get to where you can't find your customers, you try to market to them, try to communicate to them. To make that convenient for businesses, right? WhatsApp created the WhatsApp business. So let's get into it in detail. So WhatsApp is created WhatsApp ecosystem contains just three services, right? I know people are talking about you go on Google Play Store, you see a lot of WhatsApp apps, all right? Three official WhatsApp services, all right? The first one is the consumer app. We all know that consumer app, the one we download, the one we all have on our phone, that is the consumer app. Now, this is for private communications only, right? It is not possible to use it for business connection. Now, people actually use their private WhatsApp to talk to other people, right? As long as you're on your consumer app, that's the WhatsApp app, whatever conversation you're having with someone is deemed to be private, all right? But it's not possible to use it in a business context. In a business context, in the sense that you want to talk about pricing, products, and all that, reach out to people, send broadcast messages, and all that. All right, you first need to have the WhatsApp business, and this is because the WhatsApp terms explicitly excludes commercial use of the app. All right. And secondly, because the GDPR policy and data protections are not guaranteed in that personal WhatsApp. That is basically for private communication. Whatever legalities or structure required for you to use that platform for business communication is not made available on the consumer app. So you can see the diagram here is just for person to person communication. Then we have the small business app, which is we all know as the WhatsApp business. Now, many people started using WhatsApp business because they want to have two different WhatsApp apps on their phone, right? So the whole idea of how people got to start, like for me personally, the reason why I started using a business WhatsApp app was because I have my personal WhatsApp and I have customers sending me messages. Now I have like private messages from my friends and my parents and and they get buried with messages from customers. Then I end up not responding to personal WhatsApp on time because customers are always bombarding my private WhatsApp with messages. So that was what made me even decide to get the business WhatsApp app. All right. Then I migrated all customer communications and conversations to that app. So all these inquiries, how much is this? Can I get your support on that and that? All happen on the business WhatsApp app. Now, this is built with small business owners in mind, right? So they use the app for one-on-one communication with customers throughout the purchasing process, right? So they can have they can shop with confidence. You've gone to like a website or your Instagram page or any page you saw a business put their WhatsApp and you communicate to them. Once you get to that chat, you can click on the profile of the business and you can see they even have like product catalog, they have their business address, they have business phone number. On your private WhatsApp app, you don't have all those features. It's just your profile, right? And you don't have all those websites, all those extra information made available on the business WhatsApp, right? Then you can have product catalog. You can link the product catalog to your product and everything you need to build trust with your customer and to guide them to making the purchase. Now you could see the diagram here. The diagram basically shows people to a small business. All right, it could be an online business, it could be a small mom and pop shop, it could be whatever the size of your business. The disadvantage of the business WhatsApp app is that it's a one-man business. All right, you have to be the only one that has access to this app, right? Because this app is only available on one device at a time. You can't have a business WhatsApp for your business on the business WhatsApp app and have like five different staff manage it. Right. I've seen some small organizations before they migrated to the SendPost WhatsApp business service. Some organizations basically do something very clever. So what they did was they have like a laptop. So basically, a staff can log in on WhatsApp web using the business WhatsApp app, while the boss can have it on his phone, right, or on our phone. So that's basically is a smart way to split it into two. So you can have someone manage it on the laptop while you manage it on the mobile device. Now your business is growing. You're not more the only person managing customer conversation. You're not the only one managing customer support. You now have like a staff, two staffs, three staff, four, five staffs, and you need someone to manage support. You need someone to manage customers' inquiries. An example would be like you run like a boutique or you run let me give an example of a small business. There are businesses that run online food delivery services. You sell food, or you have like a restaurant, and people can book or people can place orders for your food. Some businesses have like a dedicated staff that holds that device and go through the messages on the device and make sure that whatever people are ordering on WhatsApp, the order gets placed, payment is confirmed, and then the order is sent out. Now, imagine your business grows. You now have two locations. Do you want to have multiple phone numbers um, people can send messages to and get their orders? That is not very effective for a business that is now growing. It's not more a self proprietorship. It's not more a one man business. It's now like a business of with multiple systems and multiple staffs. So that was what now created the WhatsApp team to create what we call the business platform, all right, the WhatsApp Business API. Now, the Business API is specifically designed for large organization. Now, large organization, I don't mean it has to be like a bank or large. It could just be your business has now transformed from a one-man business to a staff strength of 5, a staff strength of 10, a staff strength of 20, and more. Okay. Now, this WhatsApp Business API powers companies' conversations or communications with customers across the world, allowing it to connect with its clients across the globe. Let me just mention a few advantages of the WhatsApp Business API. You run an organization, you have 5 staff, 10 staff, 20 staff. You have customers' requests and inquiries coming in large quantity. Your marketing is doing well. Your business is actually growing. How do you manage all these inquiries with it to a single phone number? You don't want to have like 5 different WhatsApp numbers. Let me tell you a story. So I went to inquire for a brand I saw on Instagram. They sell shoes, and I tried reaching out to them, and the only way you can order for their items is from their WhatsApp. So I checked out their WhatsApp, and I saw they have about 5 different WhatsApp numbers. One number is for Lagos. One number is for Abuja. One number is for I think they have a place in Ghana, in Accra, Ghana. Another number. So they have different WhatsApp. Now, the biggest problem that that business is going to face is that they don't have a centralized way to keep track of customers. So the Lagos team have a WhatsApp line that they just manage WhatsApp for the Lagos sales. Now, in this situation, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? Someone can decide to wake up tomorrow and claim that there's a number for, let's say, Kenya office. All right. And then you decide to contact that number and it's not the official number. It's not the official WhatsApp number. And then you get scammed. That's one of the reason business, one of the problem that business faced, and they end up migrating to use the SendPost WhatsApp platform. So the advantage here is with a single number, just one phone number, right? You can respond to customer inquiries regardless of the location. Also, you can have unlimited number of support staffs accessing the platform to manage customer requests. Many staffs can log into the platform, assign, you look at customer communication, you respond to the customer communication, provide the support. You can open a conversation, you can close a conversation. That is an advantage. Another advantage of this is that you can now add more business automations. Business automations, like if your business already has like an established system, like a system of communication. An example would be a bank. You reach out to a bank on WhatsApp and the bank responds to you and asks you what you need support with. And you say you need support with your account number verification or you want your bank balance. The bank now sends you a response, type one for this, type two for this. You could see that you can communicate with someone or with an interface without the need of like a human being be there to respond to you. So that is another a very important advantage of that. So now I believe at this point we understand the difference between the three different WhatsApp ecosystem. We have the consumer app, which is what we all have. Then we have the business app, all right? Then we have the business API, right? Just think of it like this. The consumer app is people to people. The business app is people to business, business to people. Then we have the business API, which is a large organization, all right? Just think of it like that. All right. We've talked about ecosystem, and I'll move on to call. I'll give the floor to Alexi, who is our business development at SendPost, and he will be giving us more information on the WhatsApp. Alexi,
Hey, Price, how are you?
very well.
Okay, so let's talk about WhatsApp Business API solution. So hold on, let me share the screen and I will continue. Okay, so do you see it?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Okay. Okay, so I want to start from what actually you need to start using WhatsApp Business API solution. So first of all, you need to have your Facebook page, of course. After that, you need to create your SendPulse account and connect your Facebook page with your SendPulse account. So on the screenshot, you can see how to do that. So I'm not sure if all of you who are watching this familiar with how your SendPulse account looks like, but actually you need to click on this tab, like Chatbots tab, and after that you will be able to find the chatbot that you want to create, and after that click on agree, continue with Facebook, and that is how it works. So but there are several things that you need to know before you start. So actually there is a difference between free trial and free plan, so we have both. So you aren't able to apply for WhatsApp Business API solution with our free plan because it's you can you can create other chatbots, but not WhatsApp with our free plan. If you need to create your WhatsApp chatbot, you need to activate your free trial first. But just to remind that with our free plan, so if you decide to use other chatbots, so with our free plan, you can gain up to 1,000 of subscribers and send up to 10,000 messengers per month, you can add 3 chatbots, and there are some other features that you can use with our free plan. But if you're going to use WhatsApp business API solution only, you need to activate our free trial first, and after that you will be able to do that. So this is really important to know. So after that, I suggest you to verify your Facebook business page. So of course, you will be able to use WhatsApp Business API solution even if your Facebook like page is not verified. You will be able to send messages just to 50 unique users, but still I suggest you to start using WhatsApp Business API solution from Facebook business account verification, because like sometimes it takes time. The verification goes completely on Facebook side, and we can't influence on that. So sometimes it happened when you create a chatbot, after that you bought a plan, but after that you realized actually that oh, my Facebook page is not verified yet, my Facebook business account is not verified yet, and I need to do that. It takes time. So I suggest you to carry that about like a little bit ahead, and start from that point. So after it's verified, actually you will see such notifications. Let's say you activated the free trial. After that, started testing the service, and after some time, you will see these notifications. As you see, there is a guide, so you don't have to to search it somewhere to read the knowledge base. You will find it here, and you will be able to simply click on that button. You will be redirected to the verification page. So after that, you will receive like a green shield with the date of verification, and actually step number one is done, is completed, so you can continue. So as for important to know that your company name should be equal, or at least almost the same with your Facebook page name, and the content should be the same as the you mentioned on your Facebook page. So the same thing. So when WhatsApp will check like your content and your company name, the WhatsApp should people from WhatsApp, they should um, understand that this is like your business. They should see that actually the Facebook page will be verified if it's alive, if you post something, if you have some subscribers, if you interact somehow with them. So this is really important. So you need to think about that a little bit before you will apply for the verification. So as for WhatsApp commerce policy, so all the things that we will say today, we have many guides, we have many links to share with you guys. So after we finish this webinar, you can ask us to provide those articles, guides and links. But here you can see a couple of examples. Like in their commerce policy, they don't have very, very strict things. I mean, let's check. Of course, you can't send content or create the name of the company related to guns or weapons. But the real thing, you actually can promote safety trainings or legal weapons for a license for legal weapons. But you can't you can't send messages related to all those things. If you sell guns, you can do that, fireworks, things. So if you want to send content about animal cages, animal food, toys, anything related to pet adoption services, you see, so that's completely fine. But if you send if you're going to send content about dead animals, or something like that, skin, of course it's you can't do that. It's not okay. And you can actually, when you're just starting and setting up your account, you can check the commerce policy, and you will see if it like if actually you can use this service or maybe you can't. So and but if your business is legal, like if it's a legal business, if everything is okay, if you have customers, so I think that you will not have any issues with your company name and the content. So all the clients should be opt-in, so they have like you need to have their agreement. And WhatsApp needs to be sure that actually you have a permission to send messages to those recipients. So as for so very often asked question is like, what's the difference between WhatsApp business account and WhatsApp official business account, like, or a green tick? Like, so you can see on the right, you can see two examples on how it looks like. So as you see now, an example, I'm not sure if you can see that like good, but in general, the difference is when the clients, the recipients open the chat with you, so he or she sees the phone number here and here. But if you have this green tick, so you have the company name, but not your number here. Of course, you have the company name here. So actually, this is how your WhatsApp business account looks like, and this is how WhatsApp official business account looks like. So the difference, as you see, the difference is green tick as well. So um, so these green ticks, it's possible to get it if you have a well-known brand. And I suggest you to be honest with yourself, like. Because like our clients sometimes they of course it's good, like we want to be like the business, we want to be successful, we want to have like many customers, but you need to think about it, like if you have one office in one country and like 5 employees, so maybe it's not well known brand, but who knows, there are some cases when it can be. But all the if you want to apply for WhatsApp like for official business account, you need to understand that this is like well-known brand. And so in other case, you will just waste your time, and you will just simply wait. You will not build like. So just I suggest you not to waste your time, not to waste your time, but actually you can apply by yourself for WhatsApp official business account. But if you have some doubts, if that you can do that, you can contact our technical support team or text us, and we will guide you how to do that. Because especially there are some specific cases when your business is well known, but in some specific regions. And maybe you have like 2 or 3 million subscribers, but the brand is still local. Like maybe you have an app, and almost all people who live in that region uses it. But in like let's say in another country, nobody knows about it. In such a case, maybe sometimes it's better to ask us, and we will like talk to our partners from WhatsApp, and maybe we will get that green tick for you. But in any case, like this process is manual. So and WhatsApp checks all the information about your like WhatsApp business account, and after that they can verify it, or they can like simply decline your request. So if it's clear, so let's continue. So usually I say that there are 3 main ways on how to communicate with your clients. So like option number one, I call it single campaign. So when you just need to send a weekly newsletter, an update, or something like that, so you can do that. You can add an image, you can add some text if you need to add some variables or like something else, you can do that here. And so usually it's just an update, a discount, or something like that. So you can segmentate the recipients if you have some additional data, and after that you can click on next, send, and the campaign will be sent. Okay. And okay, so option number two, like chat step. Usually, it works when you need to like reply in real time. You can click between your, so you can select the chat, but first, if you have several, you will see all the customer journey here. I mean, or if the person clicked on the chatbot, so you will see where the person stuck. Sometimes it happens, or maybe the person was like looking for something in your chatbot, simply clicking on button, but after that somebody like told hey, and the person forgot about that chatbot, so you can send the message directly from here. Actually, I cut this field, like it's a little bit below because it was too wide, but you can imagine like that such a field exists, and you can start texting directly from here. You can pause the flow if you need such an option. You can add tags if you need that, and that is how it works. This information also can be synchronized with our CRM that's currently free, and yeah, that is how it works. And of course, it works like Facebook, for instance. So you will see pop-up messages when somebody texts you, and so you can just simply have a conversation with your client. Actually, about conversation, I will talk a little bit later. So option number three, like the chatbot is itself, when you are building the flow, it can be several flows. So it's up to you how to like it's up to you to decide if you want to build one huge flow like a tree, or maybe you want to build several, and one flow will trigger another flow. Maybe there is a customer support flow, maybe a sales flow, a welcome flow, and some other flows. So if you, as you see, there are so the editor is really easy to use, user friendly. There are some buttons like blocks, and you can connect them between themselves. So if you want to add more buttons, you can do that. You can add connect an external URL with the button, so the person will be redirected. So let's say it can be something like, "Hi, thank you for subscribing up or triggering our chatbot. You can visit our website," and the person like clicking somewhere, and will be redirected um, to your website. So actually, I don't have this thing in my presentation, but I want to mention that, of course, when you created the chatbot, you can use like the link that will redirect the person to your chatbot. You can create a QR code. You can. There are many ways you can use sign up widgets I mean, to and place all those links, widgets, QR code whenever you want, and even on the printed, I don't know, like posters on the landing pages on your website. So the people will using those options, they will trigger your chatbots, and after that, they will reflect in the audience tab of your chatbot. So you will see all those people, and you will be able to send messages. So all people who triggered your chatbot became your subscribers. So of course you can send API requests, you can filter the audience according to some criteria. So you can assign tags automatically, and after that, when you send simple campaigns or updates, you can segmentate those recipients according to those tags or criteria. So it can be anything you want, like location, gender, like age. You can actually ask about your client's preferences, send in the request, and they will click on the button. You will add the tag. So actually, there are so many opportunities. You just need to sit. Actually, usually I suggest like when you're building the flow, but you don't have understanding how it should be in the end. So you can actually draw a picture or something like that. So just think about it. In each business, it's different. Like because from our side, sometimes it's even uh, more difficult to understand how to build it, because we don't know for sure whether your clients text you first, or maybe you, and how often, when, like on what days, at what time. And on your side, it's easier to understand the strategy and how you want to build the flow. So you just need to think about it, like to draw a picture, how to connect it. Um, so also think about like, because that the person should have an option, like have an option to be redirected in the beginning of the flow. um, so actually, what I'm trying to say, that there are really many opportunities, and so you can connect the payment system, and those deals can reflect in the CRM, like the many opportunities. Just think, like if you have, so actually the main thing, like the main problem is time. Not all people, not all businesses have time, but if you have, just sit down, draw it, and after that create. If it doesn't work somehow, contact our technical support team, me, Praise, somebody else, and we will guide you how to connect all those things, how to build that flow. So let's continue. So pricing and the 24-hour session, what does it mean? So those 24-hour session, basically, so WhatsApp, they changed their pricing policy a few months ago, and now they use this term 24-hour session. Also, some people call it 24 hours conversation. And so as you see, like, the basic thing that you need to understand, that now you have 1000 sessions per month, which you can send during like free sessions per month. So during this conversation, you can text completely for free. So if your database is not large, like just, let's say, 900 subscribers, so you can you can have like at least one conversation with each of subscriber for free. But after that, you will be charged. So you need to have funds on your samples balance. So the balance has no expiration date, so you don't have to worry about that. Like you can just top up the balance like a year ahead, like if you plan your budget, so it's not a problem. And after that, you will be charged if you run out of those free sessions. So I just to remind you, have 1000 of them per month. So, and there are two different prices according to this thing. Like if you initiated the conversation, if you send it the template messages, so you for you it will be more expensive. And if you replying, if your client texted you first, so the price will be cheaper for you. So this is like the basic thing that you need to understand. But so let's check this. So as you see, like this is how pricing plans tab looks like. uh, i've I've shown you just the part of it before. So as you see, to pricing, so you don't have to pay for connection. Like you can create chatbots for free. You have 1000 sessions per month for free. But after that, according to the country of your recipients, you will be charged. And as I mentioned before, if you are sending the template message, you will pay more. If you're replying, so it will cost you less. But an interesting thing that's actually, you need to understand that the template messages, um, you need to register those templates. And my suggestion is to plan your campaigns a little bit ahead, because sometimes it takes like 2 hours to approve the templates. In the approval, it's also on WhatsApp side. So if you want to send campaign in time, just in time, so you need to plan those campaigns. So maybe like at least I suggest like a day or maybe 2 days, and after that, when the template is approved, you can send that campaign. So this is really important to understand. So what's the latest updates we have? So as I mentioned before, you can apply for official WhatsApp business account from your Facebook Messenger directly. We also have animated stickers. If I'm not mistaken, in a day or two, we'll have reactions. So when you send a message, your recipient will be able to react somehow. Like in Facebook or other messengers. And also, this is really important update. Like we now video is playing in the chat because we used to need to like to upload that video first, and after that, sorry, to download the video before watching it. So now it's like playing in the chat. So this is like the basic things that I wanted to tell you. And if you have something to add or to ask, so you are free to do that, and we, like Praise and I will reply.
Thanks, Borok. Thanks for all the explanations. I think we have a few questions that a few people have asked, and just a few minutes. Let me just take a look at the questions. But before that, for those who want to test out the WhatsApp API, the WhatsApp chatbot, you can actually just send a message to the number you will see on your screen shortly. Right. So this number, you could just go ahead and say hello to the number on WhatsApp, and you will receive like a welcome message and all that. So you'll be able to test out how the WhatsApp API automation works. You receive a welcome message, and possibly someone will respond to you. All right, so let's get to questions. All right, let's get to questions. Um, Let me just pull this up. All right, so someone asked the question, how do I get people to subscribe on my website? All right, to get people to subscribe on your website, you can actually use the SendPause um, widgets. All right, so you can add. Let me just take you to the section. You can um, you can add the SendPause WhatsApp widgets just like this. You can see on my screen the subscription widgets to your website. You can add it to anywhere in your website. In fact, you can have it as like a chat message at the bottom left of your website, and you can respond. Customers can click on it and chat you. Once they chat you, you can receive the message on your SendPause chatbot app. All right. So that's pretty much straightforward. Someone has asked the question, how do I deploy a chatbot? I believe Alexia has gone through a little bit about how to deploy a chatbot. But what we're going to do is that we're going to have subsequent trainings or webinars where we'll show you live how to actually get started. So just stay tuned and check your emails. All right. Someone also asked, how can I make a business out of this? I run a marketing. Yeah. So SendPulse has a SendPulse partner program. So if you are an agency, you run a marketing organization, or you are a freelancer, and you want to offer chatbot services for your clients, you basically first thing first. All right. The first thing is to get trained, so you have the proper knowledge. So go to the SendPulse Academy. Just go to SendPulse website, come to resources, and you click on Academy. Then you learn a thing or two about the SendPulse chatbot. You can also send me an email. I can send you some necessary materials you can learn. Once you have like a very solid understanding of the SendPulse chatbot platform, or basically the chatbot platform, you know how to create automation flows, you know how to create how to create strategies, create automation strategies, you know how to set up customers platforms, you understand Facebook policies and WhatsApp business policies and laws, and then you could go ahead and sign up for the SendPulse partner program, and SendPulse to set you up. The good thing about the partner program is that you get to earn a commission on every customer you bring on the SendPulse platform. This is aside from how much you charge the customer for the fees of helping them set up the service. All right, so that's great. All right, another question here is um, I need to read it. The English is little. Yes, you can sell anything on your SendPulse chatbot. but you have to make sure that they are within the guidelines, or they are within the Facebook business guidelines. You cannot sell weapons, you cannot sell pornography, you cannot sell um, certain kind of product, dead animals, and all that. As long as you're selling a legitimate business, it could be fashion, it could be consultation, it could be whatever it is. Make sure it's within the guidelines, and you'll be able to sell on the SendPulse platform. How do I use WhatsApp for business without being banned? Same answer, right? The first thing is that you need to make sure that the customers you're reaching out to are fully aware of you. All right, don't send messages to people that you don't know, because they can actually report your chatbot, and the more report on your chatbot can get banned. Another thing is that do not spam customers. All right, conversation is meant to be a conversation simply because someone is saying something and someone is responding. All right. You cannot be the only one sending all the messages and the customer does not respond. You are spamming that customer. Another thing is to make sure that your business is the right kind of business. Just like I mentioned earlier, you can't um, you will get banned if you are a spam, if you are scamming people, and all those kind of things. It's pretty much straightforward. Outside of all that, your business is good. You will not get banned on the Facebook or the SendPost platform. All right. Another question someone asked is before I answer this question, someone asked about uh, it's quite long. Uh, should I read it exactly as it is? Please, in the name of God, I'm telling you. Okay, so basically, your account has not been approved. Okay, so there is a trial period. All right, before you start using the WhatsApp platform, you need your business to be verified. Baruch mentioned in his session um, that you need to your business page, the name of your business on your business page has to match with your business account. All right. And when you are doing that, when you are creating your Facebook business account, you need to verify that Facebook business account. Okay. Now, when you are going through there's a guide to that. I will send if you need a guide, you just send me an email or chat me up on WhatsApp. I will send you the guide. But once you get to the section where you need to verify your business, Facebook requires some of these documents. If you are in Nigeria, you're in Ghana, or in South Africa, or in Kenya, you just need a proof. Three things. You need to proof of address. It could be your utility bill. It could be, yeah, your utility bill is the best proof of address. Okay. Number two, you need to have like a registered business or a proof of business. All right. For Nigerian customers, just get your screenshot of your CAC. If it's a business document, if it's a business name, get yourself a business name. Now, the days of I can run business without being legally established are gone, right? Even if it's just a business name, you need to be established. I think in Nigeria is like 25,000 or less to get your account business name set up. And I think it's very affordable in other countries. There are platforms you can do this online. You don't need a lawyer to get it set up. Just there's a platform you can do that online. Just search online how to register my business, and then once you get your business registered, you have to have like a document that verifies that this business has been registered. In Nigeria, it's called a CAC certificate. All right. Then just upload a screenshot or is photocopy or take a picture of it. If you don't have a scanner, just take a picture of it and upload it to Facebook business account. Once Facebook can verify proof of address, proof of business, the last thing they need to verify is proof of identity. And the best to use for proof of identity, please, please, and please, just two documents. Use your international passport or your driver's license. Don't use your business ID card, your local ID card, the local government ID card, or whatever. Just use very internationally approved or internationally accepted identification. And I've seen people try to use other things like their NIN slip. Just use your driver's license or your international passport. Once you have those things set up, your business will be registered on Facebook business account, and then your chatbot will be approved. All right. This is what I mentioned at the beginning. There's a difference between the WhatsApp chatbot app. If you're a one-man business and you're not yet ready to get properly set up, do not get a WhatsApp business API. Right. But if you are ready to get set up as a business, you're not just one, sole proprietorship and all that, you need to get your business set up. So that's basically the answer to that question. One last question. Okay. Someone said automatic broadcasting via chat. What is it possible? Yes, it's possible. You can send campaigns. All right. It's called campaigns. You could send campaigns to your customer base, but as Baruch explained, campaigns are charged at a fee. All right, it is free to communicate to customers on the WhatsApp on the platform if the customer is the one initiating the conversation. All right. In other words, if a customer reaches out to you, chats you, and say hello, that conversation is free within 24 hours. Outside of 24 hours, if you go and send a message to the customer and say hi to the customer, all right, and it's after 24 hours of the customer saying hi to you, you will pay a small fee. All right. And depending on the country you're sending the message, the number to message to. So if your customer is within Nigeria, yes, the price. If the customer is outside of Nigeria, there are other prices. Now, there's also a fee for sending out messages, campaigns to customers. All right. So this is out of conversation. This is basically, let's just say Black Friday that's coming up. You want to send a message to all your customers, Black Friday due to all your customers. Once you craft the message, you need to get that message approved by Facebook moderators. All right. So basically, it's called a template message. You create a templated message, you get it approved, and then once you get approved, you can send a campaign. Okay. Now, to get your templated message approved, please make sure that it's not too salesy, it's not too pushy. It's as simple as easy communication. Also, you are straight to the point. It's not too long. It's not like a whole textbook you're trying to send someone. And another important thing is that you make sure that you are cautious of how often you send campaigns. People don't want to be bombarded with campaigns every time. And that question is, how can you send messages to your customer daily? Now, you can send messages to your customer daily. Just log into your WhatsApp, send post WhatsApp chatbot, and send messages. All right. You could also do so using the templated messages, as I mentioned earlier, as well. You can send messages to your customers. You could using templated messages, which is also called sending a campaign, or you can message them directly using the interface. Okay, for those who don't have driver's license, someone else asks again. For this question is basically for the verification of your business Facebook business account. For those who don't have driver's licenses, if you're an adult, is you need to get a driver's license. I don't. You need to get a driver's license. If you're an adult, I think you're 18 plus. You need to get a driver's license. But if you don't, you need to have like an international passport. Now, the reason why I always ask people for driver's license is because most Africans or most Nigerians, as I know more very well, they don't have international passport except they want to travel. So that stuff is a little expensive to get, or it takes weeks to get. But your driver's license is pretty much straightforward. You can get it. If you don't have that, I think Facebook can also accept your voters card. No, your national identification card. So I think Ghana has that as well. So you should have like a national identification card. In Nigeria, it's called an NIN slip. Please don't use the slip. If you don't have the card, you could download the app. I think that there's an app, and then you can request a card. Or you can also upload a slip and upload the necessary information along with the slip, which should also be the front and the back if there's the back, and upload it as well. But that takes a little time. I think sometimes they reject it, sometimes they accept it, depending on how clean your slip is. I know some people that their slip looks like has gone through the worst of life, like it has been completed and degraded. So if your slip is not looking good, please use a driver's license or um, international passport. Wow, we have a lot of questions, and we're running out of time. Let me just see if we could take one or two more questions. Okay. For those who are not on YouTube, you can also access this training on our Facebook page. So you can go ahead and follow us on Facebook. All right. Someone asked a question. I think this will be the last question. Um, how do I promote? So, person had three questions. How do I promote my blog on my WhatsApp to my WhatsApp audience? And we'll just stop with this question. All right. So, for those who have blogs, there's a customer that we helped set up a chatbot, and what they were trying to do is to create like a subscription based news service where customers can subscribe to receive daily news within their WhatsApp. All right. So every single day they pay a fee, I think a monthly fee, and they receive daily messages to the WhatsApp. All right. So that is possible, but you also have to make sure that all those messages you want to send out are approved by Facebook. All right. So there's always a way to get those things done, and they're a little technical, so we can't get too deep into that kind of conversation. But if you need support about something that is beyond conversations and beyond chat or anything, just reach out to us. Support is always available to help, and I'm also available to help. One last question is: can I use chatbot for my dental service? Yes, you can use chatbot for your dentist. As a fact, you could see there on the Post website, all right, there is an example of a chatbot here that uses like for a clinic, all right, and the example shows where you can set reminders. So the whole idea of a dental service is that you want people to book appointments and then you receive reminders. That is also possible, but that is not like too straightforward for those who are new. So you might reach out to us to also assist you with that. All right. For those who are asking about analytics, yes, you have very robust analytics about your customer base. You can receive so much information about when they signed up, from which country they signed up from, I think. You can receive the amount of messages you sent to them and all that. All right. I don't know. I think we have to stop here. Someone asked if I can't set it up myself, do I get yes. Yes, you can get support for setup. All right. Once you sign up on Signpost, you can, I think within 24 hours, an account officer will reach out to you if you are signing up within Africa. If you're signing up within Nigeria, Ghana, Kenya, South Africa. All right.
Praise, praise.
Yeah.
It is not so nice to listen to you, but I think that we miss like a huge thing. Like it's important to know that all the people who came, who triggered the chatbot from Facebook ads, those conversations are also free. So for those people who promote in their business on Facebook, it's like a really big thing because like all the conversation. Except those 1000, they will have like extra free conversation.
Oh,
That is why like it's important to know.
great.
So we can
That is
continue.
important
That
to
is the
mention.
only thing that I wanted to add.
Yes, thank you. So that's important to note. If you are running Facebook ads for your WhatsApp, those conversations are free. So that's important to take note. There's a question I actually skipped that how do I build leads? And that is a perfect answer. So if you are trying to build leads and you are using Facebook ads, you will your conversations will be free, right? From Facebook.
Yeah.
So that's good. That's great to note. For the last question about if you do not know how to set it up, just reach out to us. We'll provide you assistance with that. And so I think we're done with questions. Alexi, do you have anything to?
Sorry.
I think we're done with questions.
So great. So I think that those people who will see, like, who will watch this like recording. So I think we will leave all the links, all the guides that you need to set up your WhatsApp like business API solution of what to create your WhatsApp chatbot. So I think that all of you can contact us, like Praise or myself or our technical support team, and we will guide you. We'll assist you. So in any case, we will find a solution, and we hope that you will enjoy using the service.
All right.
So
Thank you so much. Thank you, Alexi, and thank you, Dima, so for also assisting that with questions at the end. Also, for those who are willing to get started, just visit the website sendpod.com and sign up, and you will receive the support you need. And for those who are watching after this, all the necessary links we mentioned will be in the comment section. Thank you, and
yeah,
enjoy the rest of your day.
yeah. Thank you too. Bye bye.
Bye bye.